There, hey, and welcome to this Tuesday pod of Born to be a Star. Today is Tuesday, another use day, another day, another opportunity for you to recognize your star power. You should start the day by saying to yourself as you look in the mirror and you see your wonderful reflection, whether you think you're handsome or beautiful. If you're a dude, I'm thinking you think you're handsome. If you're a girl, I'm thinking you think you're a gorgeous girl and you're part of the Barbie club. Maybe you don't want to be a part of the Barbie club. Maybe you want to be the part of the U club. Regardless of what it may be, you're looking at your reflection and you're excited about what you're seeing. So you're saying to yourself, yes, I can. Yes, I can get a new car.
Sandy don't visit the funeral homes, little buddy.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Honestly, yes, you can decide you want to change your nails. I changed the shape of my nails recently, and I went from oval to almond, which was fun. Yes, you can decide you want to change your style. Maybe you want to do a New York look, or maybe you want to do a London. Maybe you want to look like you're from Florida. I don't know. Maybe you want to move to Florida and you don't want to live in Minnesota. There's a lot of things you might want to do that you can change. You can say to yourself, yes, I can decide I want to learn a new language. Yes, I can decide I want to switch my major in school. And yes, I can decide I don't want to be a teacher, but instead I want to work in the financial world. Not only do I want to be a teacher, or not only do I want to move to another town, maybe I don't want to live in a house. Maybe I want to live in an apartment and I want to save my money instead of wasting it on a mortgage. Or maybe I want to live in a house and I don't want to waste my money giving money to someone else's mortgage. Regardless, you should be saying to yourself, yes, I can. Yes, we can. Change the world and make a difference. And we shouldn't stop. Following the yes, we can is the never give up. If you give up, how are you going to get to the best part of the story? What is the best part of the story? The best part of the story is what? Once we get to the happily ever after, right? It's not just we're going through difficult times. It's that sometimes bad things happen to good people, and sometimes you can't control that. It's not easy learning that you're sick or something's wrong, or you might have cancer, you have to have surgery, or something has to get replaced, or you're overweight and you need to lose weight, or you have some ailment that's stopping you and relieving you from doing something. The way you become successful in that is you don't give up and you keep trying. That's the only way. Giving up halfway through isn't going to lead you to the best part of the story. It's going to lead you to no part of the story. That's basically what I'm saying. Hold on and find the happiness. Moving on from that is the why not today? Because procrastination and indecisiveness don't lead you anywhere. It just leads you to thinking you can constantly put everything on the back burner and you'll be able to finish everything at a later time. That's not the smart way to think. Because we don't know if we have tomorrow. We cannot procrastinate. We can't think that we have all this time that we don't have. Honestly. We can't continue to push off today for tomorrow. We can't say I'll get to it at some point. We can't have that mentality, because if we do have that mentality, we'll never finish anything. You'll never get anything done. You can't buy time. You can't predict the future. You can't predict tomorrow. So you really need to be aware of that.
We're here riding in this apartment. Kevin's at home. Mom's at the airport. So? You're not at all worried about Kevin.
Why should I be? No, he's acted like a jerk once too many times, and this time he caught in the butt.
He's so little and helpless. Don't you think he's flipped out?
A little child can lose a couple of days in the real world.
You're not at all worried that something might happen to him.
No, for 3 reasons. A, I'm not that lucky. 2, we have smoke detectors. And D, we live in the most boring street in the United States of America. Nothing even remotely dangerous will ever happen. Period.
Honestly. Don't put off today for tomorrow. That's basically what I'm saying. Moving into one of our favorite parts of the story. The truth has no color. Welcome to your Tuesday edition of No Media Allowed, No Media Allowed, No Media Allowed, because they lie to us anyway. The truth does have no color. Why are we putting color on reality? Why do we talk about why?
What money? Well, you have to pay for your pizza, sir. Very fair. How much do I owe you? Maybe $11.80, sir. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I feel like
Hey, I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts.
we have a tendency of thinking that our problems exist because of race. We also have a tendency of acting like this because we want to pretend like it's someone else's fault.
Cheese pizza just for me.
Like, no one's different from anyone else. Just because you're white, black, Asian, German, Creole, I don't know, Spanish from Spain, or you're from Ireland or Germany or wherever, right? Taiwan. That doesn't mean that you're not a person and a human being and you don't have body parts and you don't pee and you don't poop and you don't eat and you don't see and you don't touch and you don't taste.
What's a ring? A watch? A pocket translator? $500? And the earrings. You love the earrings.
She's got her own earrings, a whole shoebox full of them, a dangly ones.
No, but I'm desperate. I'm begging you. From a mother to a mother, please. Oh, Ed, please.
All right.
Honestly, we need to stop acting like the truth is a race. Because it isn't. The truth is reality. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Race baiting is a distraction from things that are not working. Race baiting is created to stop you from questioning things that aren't done correctly. That's what race baiting is. It's a continuous ploy to distract you from the reality of what you're experiencing. From the bad guys, the no cops, the hyperinflation. Things are getting worse and we're going to sit here and we're going to pretend like they're getting better. That's what race baiting is. And these people are talking about climate and green energy and neighborhoods they don't live in. They live in gated, secured areas where white people live, and they're lying. AOC's husband or fiance or whatever he is, he's white. Okay? Most of these women that have husbands, they're white. They need to stop. They need to stop. They're lying. And it's bad, right? No one should care about race. That should be the last thing you're thinking about. You should be questioning people based off of their common sense and their education. And if you're not, it's a problem. It's just an easy way for people to not be held accountable for their bad decisions. These bills help none of us, but they keep getting higher. And no one's starting to question Bidenomics. And no one's starting to question any of this stuff.
Are those microwave dinners any good? I don't know. I'll give it a whirl. For the kids. Hold on, I got a coupon for that. It was in the paper this morning. 1983. Okay. Are you here all by yourself? Ma'am, I'm 8 years old. Is it gonna be
Honestly,
alone? I don't think so.
the bills are getting higher, but no one's ready to purge, and no one's ready to point these people to the unemployment line. And until we get ready to point these shitty politicians, these people that work for the state, these people that work for the town halls, these people that aren't doing anything for the towns that they represent, things are only going to continue to get worse. That's it. That's the moral of the story. And as we pretend like these things aren't real and we act like they're pretend, we're only hurting ourselves. People should be willing to purge the government and purge these shitty people, but they're just pretenders. We should call them all out. Green new energy doesn't work. There's not enough charging stations, and you don't have the infrastructure to do all this electric crap that you want to do. Stop telling us we can't use gas stoves and leave us alone. Mind your damn business. You are elderly ass people trying to tell young people what you think. You've incentivized stupidity. No one wants to have kids. And everybody's incompetent. And you've incentivized it over and over and over again. Is coal the problem? Coal's not the problem. You know what the problem is? Them. The idea that they want to get rid of things that grow naturally in the ground in the United States of America.
Get the hell out of here. All right, Johnny. AC said you had some dope for me.
Honestly,
How much do I owe you?
how can coal be the problem? And how can all these things be the issue
What do you mean?
when the majority of these things grow naturally in the United States of America? Why are we acting like we can't dig for the things that are in the ground? And also, then why is China building all these coal plants in China? How is anything ever going to be fixed in the world when they're part of the problem? And finally, gas. The gas prices are going down. And we're talking about electric things? Are you kidding me? Doesn't work. Does it?
Keep the change, you filthy animal. just got blown away. Huh? Somebody beat us to the job. They're in there. 2 of them. They was arguing. One of them blew the other one away. Who? I don't know. I thought I recognized one of their voices. And I know I heard that thing with snakes before.
Snakes? Snakes. I don't know no snakes.
Honestly, gas is going down. They're idiots. And just be patient and watch.
Wait and see who it is. We work this neighborhood too. So why don't the cops finger us for a job?
Moving on from no media allowed, let's get to the main part of the conversation. Once you can see in light, you can't unsee again. Once you recognize who people are, and once you see that they're unreliable, they don't respond back to text messages, they're only out for something that they can get from you.
Everything's full.
Everything's full.
Very sad, but it is Christmas Eve.
What about another hour?
Nothing available. May I help you get a hotel room in the city? Tomorrow afternoon we could get you a flight to Chicago.
I can't wait that long.
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am, but we're doing absolutely everything we can.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Excuse me, your place to go. People see. Got a ticket there. It's good. Excuse me. Look, I have been awake for almost 16 hours. I'm tired and I'm dirty. I've been from Chicago to Paris to Dallas to... Where the hell am I?
Scranton.
I am trying to get home to my 8-year-old son.
Honestly,
And now that I'm this close, you're telling me it's hopeless.
being light means you have the ability to see the beauty of something. You have the ability to see the happiness and the wonder and the grace and the magic in a situation. It means that you can tell what that is. And once you see the light and the good and the great, it's really hard to unsee that great and to only be stuck in the darkness. Are you willing to cross over with me into the light and remain there forever? Life is supposed to be fun and simple and easy, and we're not supposed to be worried about things, because if you do believe in Jesus Christ, then you understand that he was sacrificed for us. It is the holiday season, and we should not be thinking about darkness, because we are all the light during this time of the year. Once you recognize the light, you can't unsee it and just see darkness. And you have to let go of pain, and you have to let go of misery, and you have to let go of bad situations and bad people and bad times, and you have to relish in now, today, tomorrow, what's good. You have to do that. I have expectations and standards, so should you. That's the next part of my conversation, and I'm tired of people making me feel bad because I like being educated. I'm tired of people making me feel bad because I don't want to spend more money on a house with a mortgage. And I'm tired of people trying to make me feel bad because I talk like I'm competent and I'm intelligent. I'm tired of people making me feel bad because I want to brag about my education, or I want to brag about things that I've done. And I'm not bragging about anything. I don't need to do that. Mostly people want you to feel bad for them, and they want to be the victims because they don't have any expectations. And that's not my problems. I have standards. I have expectations. And if you don't want to have them, then that's your problem. Why should you apologize for wanting to live a certain way? Why do people have to acquiesce to stupidity? Because it's easy. Gas. There I go again. Chasing free leads to nothing. If you want free things and you don't want to pay for it, and you want handouts, and you want to have all these things, you should be ready and also prepared. Honestly. Free things have a price tag you can't see yet. And it might sound like it's free and it might sound like it's great, but you don't know how bad it is until you get the free thing and then you can't get rid of what it's attached to. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Moving on from that to watching things, that was the main part of the conversation. The one I love, I think that's on Netflix. Alone. No, that's on Amazon, my bad. Alone. Dropout. The Bourne Identity. I haven't watched that in forever. That might be something very fun and entertaining to look at. High Rise. Geostorm. National Treasure. Shrapnel. These are all things that are on Amazon that look kind of good. I found something called Edge of Tomorrow. I don't think I've ever seen that. That sounds very entertaining. Might want to watch that at some point. And I think I've seen I Am Number 4, but I don't remember it. Was that about like a superhero group or something? I can't remember. I think I Am Number 4 was good. I can't remember what it was about, but I think that'd be something I'd want to watch again. It is a movie, so I will have to take some time to seriously look at it and enjoy it. Moving on from watching things, today is Tuesday and NXT is coming on. Don't know if I'll be watching it, but maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm very happy to announce to tell you that Dominic Desperio got his title removed with Lee, one of the Lucha Libres or whatever. Very entertaining, and I'm very happy about that because, as we all know, I can't stand Dominic, and he finally got put in his place. It's great. Spicy queso beef, which means you need to chop up the jalapenos and the peppers and the onions and all that. You need to get the beef, you need to saute, you need to marinate it, and you can cook that in the oven, you can cook that in the pan, you can make that in the air fryer. Make sure you layer everything correctly and you measure out the correct amount of the queso with the beef. And make sure you like shred the beef a little bit so it can really be, complementary to the queso. I think you can eat this any time of the year. You could also have this with rice or maybe cauliflower rice, maybe something with no carbs, and I think you'll be very happy. Chicken and veggie sheet pan dinner. So you basically just sheet pan. You do 9-stick spray on it first. You take chicken tenderloins, and you could do like 4 or 5 or however many you want between how many you're feeding for dinner. You do sliced peppers, onions, carrots. Then you put that in the oven. You let that cook from 35 to 40 minutes. You season it. You can either do adobo or Italian seasonings or garlic. I would probably go garlic. Make sure everything is marinated correctly. You can use butter or really whatever you want to marinate it, even olive oil. Give it all the flavor it needs. Take that out. And then you can have rice or whatever you want with it. I think you'll be very excited with that. Oreo chocolate chip cookies. Does that sound like something you'd want to eat? Or does that sound like something that sounds crazy to you? I personally never have heard of Oreo chocolate chip cookies, but it sounds like something I'd be willing to try. Veggie lomein. So clearly you're having lomein and you're adding veggies into it. If I was going to make a veggie lomein, I do lomein noodles. I do mushrooms, peppers, onions, jalapenos, carrots, bok choy. Then I do like a soy sauce, maybe some lemon garlic as well. And I'd mix everything together, right? Just be a one pan thing. I think you'd be very surprised and very happy with, the outcome of that. I do think that would be very delicious. I would also add some sweet and sour sauce into it. I adore sweet and sour sauce, especially with my lomein. And you can really make any meal a veggie meal and not put any sort of meat into it. But the veggie lomein is definitely something that I think you definitely enjoy. Rainbow salad. It's basically a salad with rainbow colors. That's a salad with tomatoes, cucumber, carrot, like yellow tomatoes. I definitely think that the rainbow salad is good too. Now, you could top this with whatever salad dressing you want, but you know my go-to salad dressing is always oil and vinegar. I think you'll definitely be surprised. And I think you'll like that. And there's also balsamic, there's creamy Italian, there's blue cheese. There's a lot of different flavors. There's lots of salad dressings that you could have. I think you'll be very surprised. You might want to thinly slice the cucumbers and make sure everything is the correct.
She's about your age. You know her? You live next to me, don't you? You can say hello when you see me. You don't have to be afraid. There's a lot of things going around.
Can we eat salads in the winter? Where I just told you about a salad that we can eat, the rainbow one. I think we can eat salads in the winter. You just have to be creative with what you're putting in the salad. And you really have to look for a good lettuce that's available in the grocery store. But overall, I do think that we could have salads in the wintertime. Maybe you want the salad to accompany a soup or something, but you could definitely have salad in the winter. You could have chicken salad in the salad, or tuna fish, or you could chop up like air fried chicken.
Doesn't really like my family. Even though sometimes I say I don't. Sometimes I even think I don't. Do you get that?
I think so. How you feel about your family is a complicated thing.
Especially with an older brother.
Deep down, you always love them. You can forget that you love them. And you can hurt them and they can hurt you.
I do think that salads are good all throughout the year, but especially during winter, because sometimes you don't want something as stocky and heavy. Sometimes you want to eat a little lighter, and the salad definitely does that. My friends, this is the end of the pod. Thank you for tuning in to this Tuesday edition of Born to Be a Star. And I will see you tomorrow, same place, same time on Hump Day. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday, and don't forget that you're a star wherever you are. And like I told you earlier, Dominic lost his title. It's a great day. Woo woo! If you're watching NXT, I'll be watching it with you. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Happy holidays, and have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. You know I love Christmas. Don't judge me. Just love me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget that you are a star wherever you are. And in the darkness, you are the light. And I hope that I'm the light for you in the darkness as well. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.